So we got, let's see here. We have a question here from RSI. Thank you very much. The main question I would have is in regards to the timelines the team are working with to have the project built out and fully functional. What does this ideally look like in terms of the minimal NFT holder base to make this a reality?
Sorry, the question I think I got cut off in the beginning. Can you repeat it again?
Yes, sir. Okay, so the question is, in regards to the timelines the team are working with to have the project built out and fully functional, what does this ideally look like in terms of the minimal NFT holder base to make this a reality?
I'm not.
So it sounds like the timelines the team are working with to have the project built out. So what's the timeline?
Oh, the timeline for our project
built out,
like roadmap, right?
Yeah, built out and fully functional.
Built out, fully functional. That'll be launch. Launching dates we are preparing to be about 6 to 8 months after our MVP, because after the MVP, which is going to be releasing very soon, late Q3 or early Q4, because we need to collect all the feedback from users, from content creators and developers, to build out and refine our MVP. So our fully launched product will be at least 8 months out from now. But the MVP is going to be used for gamers and also community to test out the concept of PlayEstates. In the MVP, we'll have the gaming contents, the marketplace, and our security token is rewards. So people can understand they play games and they will receive fractional ownership of real estate projects in the world. It'll have the basic minimum functions, and from there on, we'll get feedback from you guys and also get some expertise from outside third parties to build out our MVP, build out our launch. So it'll be at least 8 months from now.
Okay, great. Awesome. Move on to the next question here. Okay, here. So the next question is, because I think this was a two-part question. So what does this ideally look like in terms of the minimal NFT holder base to make this a reality? So do we have, to me it sounds like he's asking if there's a minimum NFT holder base needed to make this happen.
No, there isn't. Like I said, our ecosystem is collateralized to real back assets, so it doesn't matter what stage you come in the picture. Unlike other P2Es, the later you come in, the more risk you'll have, but not for us, because the appreciation and the intrinsic value is already preset to the physical world.
Perfect. All right, let's move on to the next question here. So we have a list of questions here, and I'll go through them one at a time, okay? So, all right. What are the key business problems you're solving with content?
So for contents, by contents, for PlayEstates, it'll be games and arts for NFTs. The problem we're trying to solve is that in the space of Web3, especially gaming, it's really overcrowded in the space, with a decreasing audience at the moment due to market conditions, and more and more projects are looking for exposure. So what we're trying to solve is we're trying to offer game developers another angle for marketability, another channel for discoverability, and also through our collateralized system, we are offering their users or gamers longevity and sustainability in playing times.
Wonderful. Next question. How does our content marketing strategy impact business metrics?
For us, it's simple. Same reason as before, Web3 is overcrowded. So our marketing strategy is we are packaging our contents, and we'll be fully integrate all the contents on the PlayEstates, and we will market into the Web2 space. Um, we are trying to use our effort to bring Web2 markets and audience into the Web3 through blockchain technology.
Awesome. Uh, I forgot to mention this. These questions are coming from Small Size in the community. Let's see here. What content resonates the most with your target users?
Games. We are a GameFi platform.
Very simple.
Oh, yes.
And that's what we're focused on is games here. So remember that. What part of the project could be improved to strengthen your product?
Networking. That's what we were working on now. We started a little bit late because we were working with SEC, CFTC on regulatory requirements. And starting August 1st is when we started our front end. So networking is something we need at the moment to expand the team and expand our networking resources.
Perfect. All right, let's see here. What aspect of the project has room for growth?
Network and our resources.
Absolutely. There's always room for growth when it comes to networking and marketing.
Yeah.
Will gamers' behavior changing in a way that could negatively impact your project?
I don't think so at the time, but we do have two target audiences group, just in case. So yes, we believe it wouldn't change a thing because we're all gamers once, and we understand how gamers feel.
What threats do your weaknesses expose?
Security and regulations per each country, because SEC is different for each country. So when we expand later on the stage, we have to work closely with the local government.
Perfect. All right, we got a couple more here. Let's see. From these are still from Small Size. Are there any potential collaborations, PR, or partnership opportunities that could boost business?
Yes,
Oh,
always. We
absolutely,
are
yeah.
working on that. Yep.
Definitely say yes. And we are looking for the right partnerships and collaborations. We're not just looking for any collaboration we can find. So, any any projects out there or any suggestions you have for projects that may be in line with ours, we're always looking for great projects to work with.
It's definitely watch this space, I would suggest. Stay tuned.
Awesome. Thanks, Ben. So we got one more question here from Small Size. These are great questions. How can you turn your strengths into opportunities?
PlayEstates is our strength. We have backgrounds in real estate development, we have backgrounds in blockchain developments and security. And right now, we just got another extra member on the team that has gaming experience. So we are literally using our backgrounds and expertise to do something for the gamers to bring real value to the gaming community.
Sweet. I like to hear that.
Yep.
All right. Let's move on to the next question here. So first, before we move on, if anybody has a question live, please go ahead and unmute your mic or and speak up. Don't be shy. Go ahead and ask away. Otherwise, we're just going to go through the questions we have in our AMH channel. Next question is from Blessed. We have two questions. Will a KYC be implemented in the future?
Yes. We are security token, and we are in compliance with SEC, CFTC, and they require us to be responsible to our investors and to our members, as well as to the government, of course. So we do need to require KYCs. But it's not necessary to participate in PlayEstates, though.
So you could play the games and earn utility token and not KYC, but for the fractional ownership NFTs, you'll have to be KYC, or for the entire marketplace.
Just for the security type token side of things, you have to do a KYC because the passive income and the appreciation is real. So we have to report it. What PlayEstates does is we take care of all the tax, the management, the legality, everything, where the users and gamers simply just hold and collect perks. So we need to report our business to the tax regulatory and also SEC regulatory.
Awesome. So when it comes to the passive income side of things, that is the security token, and that will need KYC. However, if you're an avid gamer, someone that is able to game a lot, or you're really, really good at games and you're winning a lot of contests, you could also be earning without the KYC just by playing the games and selling your utility tokens.
Yep. That's correct.
Wonderful. All right, next question from Blessed. What maximum security do you implement in your site against cyber attacks?
We are working with one of the biggest auditing firms right now. The exact name, I have to go through our CTO. I can't remember on top of my head. But everything we're doing, writing and coding, will be audited by third party. And also, it makes me feel safer knowing that our co-founder, Calvin, he is an expert in blockchain security. And he's right now teaching blockchain security in Auburn University. So we do have someone with a high caliber inside our own team to oversee that side of things.
Love it. All right. Next question from Nocturnal here. Thank you very much, Blessed, for the question. Thanks, Small Size and RSI, for the previous questions that we just answered. And the next question is from Nocturnal. Question: being the developer of a play-to-earn game, what is the minimal requirement after playing? Can one withdraw for fractional ownership of real estate assets? And will entry level be affordable for those who are new to the metaverse?
Yes. Intro level would be applicable to Windows security tokens or Windows prizes. As far as the minimum amount goes, we cannot confirm that yet because it'll be different per project. Some of the houses we might fractionalize into 10,000. Some we might fractionalize it into 20,000 pieces. Some might even be 5,000. So it really depends on the game and the contest we're setting up. But yes, minimum entry would be enough. Like I said, we don't require a minimum NFT holder to participate or to start our community. Any moment that you come in, you can still win. Actually, it might be easier for you to win when there's less people.
All right. Thank you, Nocturnal, for the great question. Nocturnal, or I'm sorry, MEU, Mew. I'm just going to say Mew. Sorry if I mispronounced that. We have some questions from Mew. Thank you so much. If there is a competitor doing the same thing as you, same product, same target users, same offer, same price, same strategy, same approach, how can you keep us and why should we choose you in that case?
We are different. Simply put, other GameFi and P2E right now, like I mentioned before, their token or ecosystem is flawed. For us, we are bridging the digital world to the physical world. allowing gamers to build their digital contents at the same time their physical asset portfolio. I don't see anybody in the market that's doing the same thing right now. I know there's people contemplating on how to back their collaterals into real assets, um, but we don't see anybody else doing that, especially being SEC and CFTC cleared.
Okay, and I think and I love the answer. But I think the question is hypothetically. Let's just say,
Okay.
what can we do? And this is a great question. What can we do to stand out from the rest if there was another project that did follow the same path as us, and perhaps they would have an offer that stands out from that. So there would need. I think that's the real question there is maybe what would we do that stands out, or how could we pivot so that we can stand out from the competition?
Stand out. So I guess since we're a GameFi, game has to be fun. So our games have to stand out. So we're on board with good studios and also great contents. That's the first, and that's something we will be constantly working on, no matter if there's a competition or not, because we do want our games to be fun to begin with. And second is we security side of things. So we'll be focusing a lot on our security. All the GameFi platforms right now in the space, even Discord just got hacked. So um, security is something we'll be focusing on, and we'll like I said, we will publish all our reports as transparency, and we'll have everything audited by third parties.
Exactly. And another strength of ours is the fact that all of our team are already a part of the community. We are absorbing everything that the community has to say, everything that the community wants moving forward. We're going to be all ears. So one of our key strengths is going to be to listen as well as to lead. And that's how you keep a happy community, because we know that the product behind it is great. So we will listen to our community to ensure that we're going out there and, bringing them the right games, bringing them the right projects that they want to see us associated with.
Great. All right, let's move on to the next question here. Let's see. Is market research important to you?
Definitely. Yes, market research is important to any business, not just us. Any business should understand the market conditions, the competitor conditions, and also new technology trends and user trends in the market. And that's a no-brainer for any business in any space.
Wonderful. Next question. Thank you, Mew, for your questions. If we don't need the product you provide, what should you do?
To be very frank, if you are not a gamer, then yes, our product is not for you. We're a GameFi first. If there's a saying that if you're targeting everyone, then you're targeting no one. So that is totally okay with us. We just want to provide value to gaming community, and we hope that we have good content to attract gamers. But if you don't play game to begin with, yes, it'll be a little bit hard for us to bring you on board. And for us, we do have a strategy for that. Is that we are targeting two audience groups. So the other target audience is a 30 to 45 age range, and they wouldn't play too many games. So they will be casual players. But if you don't play games at all, period, then yes, our platform is not for you.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. This is, like we said, this is built for gamers, by gamers, and we're not trying to attract, crypto degens, or NFT hoarders. This is a platform for gaming, and if you don't game, then and if you don't see value, then it's going to be hard for us to give you value. Great question. Next question. What's your big idea, and how will you apply big idea to what you're doing in business?
Our big idea is collateralization to the physical world. PlayEstates wants to bridge the connection between digital to physical. That's our big idea. And what was the second part of the question? I forget. Sorry.
The second part to the question is, and how will you apply the big idea to what you're doing in the business?
So how we're doing is exactly the progress we've been following on. We've been working with our SEC, CFTC, using all of our backgrounds and our expertise to make sure the structure and tokenization is as smooth as possible. And how we're doing it through collateral, like I said, we are tokenizing real estate and use those as rewards for our ecosystem and for our gamers.
Awesome. All right, next question. What's your irresistible offer that makes you attractive? For example, have you ever encountered situations where the seller doesn't need to do anything? You're also ready to buy?
I'm not following this question here.
Yeah, me neither. Let me read it again and understand it. Let's start with the first part, just the question itself. What's your irresistible offer that makes you attractive?
Healthy ecosystem and real rewards with real passive income, real appreciation.
Right. So the example that was given is, have you ever encountered situations where the seller doesn't need to do anything?
The seller, who's the seller here?
Are they talking about gaming partners here?
Are they talking about token holder sellers or like game content sellers?
I think we
or
have
real
Mew
estate?
here. Mew's here with us. If you could elaborate on that, Mew, that would be helpful if you wish.
I can answer from a gaming partner perspective if you'd like, and if you'd like to go for both perspectives, I'm sure Will can answer from the other. Let me know if you want me to.
Go right ahead, Ben. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's very simple. There will be gaming partners out there that don't need our service. And that's absolutely fine. What we're going to do is find the cream of the crop that appreciates that our service is actually something new and interesting and exciting and a first of its kind. And that's where our distinct advantage is. I think from a lot of these questions, unsurprisingly, people are just checking the sort of the credibility of the project, who's involved, who's behind it, what's going on behind the scenes. You always want to trust the project. And I mean, I can tell you for a fact right now that I'm speaking to you from one side of the world at nearly midnight, and Will's speaking to you from another side of the world, probably barely even daylight there. But we are constantly going for the cream of the crop in terms of gaming partners, and there will be no stone left unturned. I mean, in the community, as we start to grow, you can suggest literally any game, and we will have. And if they tell us no, we will openly tell the community they told us no. No shame in that, there's no harm in that, but we will certainly have a go. And hopefully our sort of mission and vision aligns with theirs just as equally. And I mean, a lot of the biggest games, obviously, huge budgets, huge audiences, but they potentially haven't got what we've got, which is this link between games, gamers, gaming, Web 2, Web 3, real world, meta world, every world. So I think in terms of being the link between all these games, that's probably our strongest asset. The games and you are our community.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. And real quick, we did have the bot did automatically draw the winner for the this week's Genesis owner key drawing, and the winner is Nocturnal One. Big up Nocturnal. I was on 2 other spaces this week, and he's just been winning. He has a lucky. He's been having a lucky streak, and I need to talk to him and see what he did, what his routines were like leading up to this, because yeah, he's his name keeps popping up everywhere I'm in the space. So
Yes.
congratulations, Nocturnal, our newest owner of the NFT investor tier Genesis owner key. Big up. And we're gonna move on to the next question here. And thank you, Mew, for your questions. And if you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to chime in. All right, Whiffler with the question. Let's see here. Whiffler was here earlier, but unfortunately he had to go. For how long has the team been into real estate?
For that, about a decade. So me, I'm an engineer background, and my first ever job was with an engineering MEP firm. So I've been a designer, a developer, and also an investor for more than a decade in the space.
Wonderful. And our final question here in our list, we have from Baby Crypto. Thank you, Baby Crypto. Hi, I was wondering if the question is, if the contract is secure in any way already. Do you plan on doing an audit? Also, why did you decide to build on the Ethereum network?
Can you say the first half? I got cut off. I think my reception is really weird on
Absolutely.
my phone.
I was wondering if the contract is secured in any way already, and do you plan on doing an audit?
Yes. Like I said, everything that we do, we focus on security first. We are working with third-party auditing firms to make sure everything we write is clear and also approved.
Okay, and the final part to the question is also, why did you decide to build on the Ethereum network?
Oh, okay. We believe in Ethereum, and we also believe in the future of Ethereum. Even though we are building on Ethereum, we are still going to be multi-chain integratable. The team is building on APIs for Polygon and Binance at the moment. After these two are established, we'll be moving on to more chains. So even though we're on ETH, we'll be compatible to multiple chains.
Awesome. And that's all the questions we have now. I would really like to invite anyone that's here in the channel currently to, if they have any follow-up questions or any more questions they'd like to ask, go right ahead. You can unmute your mic or just type in the AMA channel and we'll read them off.
Yep.
Hey, Mosen. Welcome, Mosen. Blessed. Green Aura. Hey, man, Bebo. I'm just going to call you Bebo, all right?
Bebo. Reminds me of Debo from Friday, the movie.
Yeah, man.
Debo's home.
All right.
Okay.
Well, it looks like that concludes our AMA for this week. And again, we do these weekly. So you know, if you have any questions that come to mind, drop them in the AMA channel, and we'll read them off in the next week. And again, we'll also have a giveaway for another key. So put up the event and let you guys know. But thanks to everyone that was here today. We're very happy to see you.
Thank you, guys. See you guys next week. Any question, just feel free to ask us in the group chat or in Discord.
And if you haven't started the whitelist race yet, I think everyone in here has. Go ahead and do. We do have our first two finishers that finished today. And thank you, everybody, for participating. And have a wonderful weekend.
All right. See you guys.